us understand the meaning and assumptions of PPC. So when we talk about the meaning, a production possibility curve is the curve which shows various combinations of two goods that can be produced with available techniques and with the given amount of resources. The production possibility curve is also known as transformation curve. Now, what are its assumptions? The first one is the amount of productive resources are fixed. There are no change in technology. All the productive resources are fully employed. Resources are not equally efficient in the production of all the goods. Now, before studying or understanding the meaning of PPC, all of you should keep in mind the assumptions on which a PPC is based. Alright, so it has been assumed over here that we are considering only two products. So, what are the various combination of two products that can be produced in an economy with available resources and available techniques? Alright, now when we talk about resources, that means that we are talking about a given amount of resources, meaning the resources is fixed. Alright, so resources are not changing and the economy is also working efficiently, right? So as we have understood the meaning of efficiency, you should know that if an economy wants to produce more of one good, it has to sacrifice some quantity of the other good, right? So with this note, we will understand the meaning of MOC, marginal opportunity cost, which says MOC of any commodity is defined as the amount of sacrifice of another commodity so as to gain an additional unit of the given commodity. Alright, so MOC, as I have already discussed it in the class, it means change in Y divided by change in X, where Y represents quantity or commodity sacrificed and X represents commodity gained. Alright, so if we talk about the meaning of opportunity cost, alright, so this is the meaning of opportunity cost and this is the formula that you should remember while studying about PPC. Going further, is the characteristics of PPC or the property or features of PPC. So the PPC always slopes downwards to the right, as you can see, as you can look at this graph also. This is sloping downward to the right. Alright, now whenever there is a graph which slopes downward to the right, it actually says that in order to gain more of one commodity, you have to give up some of the other commodity, right? So it will never happen that you will gain both the commodities. If you are gaining one commodity, then you have to give up the other commodity. That is why there is a negative relationship, right? That is why we have a negatively sloping curve, right? Whenever a curve slopes downward to the right, it shows a negative slope, which means that if we are gaining some of the commodity, then we have to lose the other commodity, right? Because resources are limited, you cannot produce all the things, so you have to choose, right? If you're choosing to produce more of one commodity, then you have to lose some of the other commodity. Next is, it is concave from the origin. Now, why is it concave from the origin? As you can see the shape. So, when we talk about this shape of PPC, this is the general shape of PPC. Where we have, why are we having this type of shape? The reason is increasing MOC. Now, you must be wondering why increasing MOC. So I have discussed it in the class that why do we have increasing MOC, right? So because of increasing MOC, the PPC curve slopes downwards and it has a concave shape from the origin. Next, and very important, sometimes you get these in the exam also, are the different shapes of PPC. It is not given in your books. You can note it down in your notebooks that if MOC is decreasing, then we have a convex shape from the origin. Alright, this is the convex shape of the origin. If MOC is constant, alright, then we have a straight line.